What's up, YouTube? Alright, so it's been a minute since I've done a video on this thing. I think last time was just getting these fuckers on. Big ol', well, they're not that big, but for a car, these 28s on here. And getting those to fit. Since then, a good amount has been done. First of all, the tires, I ended up having to get 1.5 inch spacers for because the fronts were rubbing on the brakes and not allowing them to let off, so it was constantly braking. I also have put license plates over the body now where I had cut and there was a space in here before. Now that is all sealed up, and with that I have foamed all in there to keep out draft, water, whatever the hell. Keep shit out of here, both sides. Looks like ass, but you know, it works. So just to put these fucking things on, I just self-tapped right into the fucking body of it, and nothing else, nothing in here to prevent rust, so that's sweet. So like I said before, you got the 1.5 inch spacers. Gives her a nice little stance there. Gives it that aggressive front wheel drive look. So basically, I have this thing lifted successfully 3-ish inches, I believe. And to do so, for the front, I used brand new OEM Camry struts, along with 4Runner springs from a 96 4Runner 4-wheel drive version. And to fit the top hat up there, I had to flip the spring upside down. You probably can't see in there, but I had to flip the spring upside down and then cut a little bit of the spring to be able to fit the top hat, and then it kind of just sits on the base of the strut now, and that gave it enough height, lifted it roughly 3 inches, and then I stuck a little 1-inch block in there to keep it from sagging over time. And then in the back we just used spring spacers. I got the adjustable metal junk fucking O'Reilly's spacers in here, and then I got the rubber 1 inch on top for extra support, and it looks, I mean, they're pretty solid. I have it super zip tied, hoping that helps keep them in place. As you can see there's, I mean, a finger's worth of space between the strut and the wheel. So overall, I think I got about 10.5 to 11 inches of ground clearance at its lowest point. Exhaust is all janky as hell, just a glass pack. And then I got a glass pack in the middle as well, and then no cat, no resonator, no muffler. Hasn't needed an alignment or anything. Seems to be pretty even tread wear, minimal noise down the highway. Steering seems to be pretty straight, and everything seems to be solid so far. I put about 3,000 to 4,000 miles on the car since it's had the lift and the tires. The motor definitely does not like it. She screams going up hills, and she's probably gonna blow up, but that's kind of what you get for doing this. Also, I've got a roof rack since then, just the basket. I got a high lift just mostly for show on there. And then a 5-gallon jerry can, I believe. And then she's all decorated up for the holiday season. You got the bows, got the wreath here with all your bulbs and whatnot, and she lights up, which you probably won't be able to see in the daytime, but yeah, a little bit. And then otherwise, this summer, plan on boosting the bitch and probably gonna blow it up. But you know, it's all in the fun. And once she blows up, or if she blows up, then we'll probably just get another 5 SFE in here and maybe boost that one, and then see how long we can keep this car going. But yeah, it's a front wheel drive Camry 96 coupe. Tires are General Grabber AT2s. These things so far are awesome in the snow, if anyone's wondering. Ice, you know, they're like any other tire, nothing's really gonna save you on ice unless you have a soft compound, but otherwise they do pretty well in the rain, in the snow, deep snow, whatever. As long as you got ground clearance, they grab. Maybe I'll throw in a little clip the other day of me bombing through a little frozen solid tracks from a truck. It used to be a little mud hole, and she bottomed out. Thought I was pissing coolant or brake fluid or something, but she seemed to be all right. Also, for anyone that's concerned or wondering, no, my CV axles are not under any stress really. They seem to be sitting pretty flush still. Even when fully compressed or fully extended, the CVs still seem to be under minimum stress, surprisingly. That was kind of a big concern. I thought I was going to go through them pretty quick, but so far they look pretty good, no cracks or anything. I don't know what my next video on this thing is going to be, but I will try to actually film when I work on this thing from now on. Maybe this summer when I decide to boost it. No idea how the fuck to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I have a little experience with that, but just gonna fucking send it. It'll be interesting. I got a CT26 turbo from a 3rd Gen 7M GTE Supra to put on here. And then I got some headers for this, for the 5S, that'll just be used to make into the turbo manifold. And we'll fucking just run with it. And if she blows, she blows. My main goal with turbo in the thing is basically just to give her a little more pep turning the tires, because she does not like it and she is gutless. So maybe 3-4 pounds of boost at max. It's probably going to be pretty ghetto. Manual boost controller. Here's the turbo CT26. That bitch, well, hopefully this thing still works well. I was gonna buy a rebuild kit for it because the car's been sitting in a field for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, and the turbo still seems to spin freely. Very little play in here, if any. Nothing seems to be seized up, so hopefully that'll be going on the ghetto car over there. I just wanted to go over a little update video for the whole 10 of you that might watch this. Or anyone who cares. Again, I'll probably just randomly toss out an update for this thing. No clue when or why or what I'll be doing. Also, for anyone wondering about this Volkswagen Beetle in the background here, it's my roommate's. So if anyone has any interest in that, we are rebuilding the motor in here. He blew it up right before winter. It's a 68 Super Beetle. If anyone wants to see anything on this, we could possibly make a video. Got this bitch all torn apart in here. Not really sure what the end goal is here. I think he's just trying to make into the hundreds for horsepower. These things come with like 40, 50 stock. So if you have any questions on this thing, feel free to comment. Well, that's about it. So peace out. Also, last side note here, if anyone wants to follow my Instagram just to keep up to date with the cars, I'll do a little self-plugging. Instagram is Bellino_yo. I take pictures of nature stuff, some portraits, mostly just my 2 cars on here. But if you want to go ahead and give that a follow, feel free. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it.